Hey everybody. Okay. Hey, this video is just to prove a point. And that's it. It's to prove a point. Yes, I'm aware of Tariq Nasheed. Of course, who isn't? I watched him way before I even came on YouTube. But something interesting happened. So anybody that's like, oh, you're a divester and Tariq Nasheed wouldn't like you. That is, I'm aware of that. And it's okay. I'm a big girl. We can agree to disagree. Okay, I've watched this show. Some things I agree with, some things I don't disagree. I disagree with. It's okay. So I don't need to. Rich about to read. He said this. He said that. It's not about that. This right here is what happened over the holiday, and it kind of made me laugh. Uh, and it does involve his name. So just so you know, I've watched this show. I'm a big girl. I don't have to like everybody. Everybody doesn't have to like me. So I don't get into this thing. He said this. He said that. You understand what I'm saying? So the point I want to make, I've often said on this channel that the world is watching. Some of us think that, oh, no one knows what we're doing. It's just our business. No, the world is watching. Everybody knows everybody's business, okay? You want to be aware of what's going on around you. It's common sense. We have the World Wide Web. So again, here is proof once again that what the world is watching. So, at an event, there were these two guys who obviously are into Jesse Lee Peterson. Oh, great. So, at dinner, this is maybe like a little before, okay? Just having some drinks and talking. So, two of these guys, one of them said, "Oh, I wonder what she thinks of think what you think about Jesse Lee Peterson." And I'm like, "Oh my god, like I really want to discuss Jesse Lee Peterson. We're not so on the same page. Jesse Lee Peterson and I would be adverse to each other. That guy, we're not going to see eye to eye, and that is okay. I don't have to bash him. We're not going to see eye to eye, and that's it. I don't care to discuss Jesse Lee Peterson. Okay, but keep in mind, I always say the world is watching. Okay, so Black YouTube, Black Twitter, IG, the whole nine yards. The world is watching. Okay, so that came up. I don't really care. I'm like having a nice time. I don't want to discuss Jesse Lee Peterson. And some was, one of them, actually two of them were kind of like, oh, I guess they like his ideology. Yeah, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, good for you. Okay, pat you on the head. So, but Jesse Lee Peterson, I've seen some videos of him. I think I've seen enough. I have my opinion. Dude, just not what I choose to discuss. So in my mind, I'm like, oh great, I don't even like that guy. I don't really like his ideology, Jesse Lee Peterson. I just don't. You know what I mean? And that's my right. Okay. So all after that, as I'm thinking to myself, like, just great. Who wants to discuss Jesse Lee Peterson? I don't. Here's all I said was, I said, yeah. I said, Jesse Lee Peterson. I said, I recall him having, I think I saw a video with Jesse Lee Peterson and Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed on California. Guess what happened? Whether you like him or not, it's not about that. Prove my point. Guess what happened? All I said is I recall seeing a video of him, Jesse Lee Peterson, with Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed on California. Put him on mute. I kid you not. All of a sudden, and I was like, hey, I said, so they must know Tariq. So the fact that I just happened to mention, as I'm formulating what I'm going to say about Jesse Lee Peterson, I just said, I recall seeing him on video, yeah, with Tariq Nasheed, Tariq Nasheed of California. One person made a last comment about Jesse Lee Peterson. Yeah, I tell you, that guy said something positive, and then that was it. Changed the conversation. I didn't have to say anything. And so I said, oh. So I think the fact, again, I just can't, how you like saying what you're going to say about, like I said, Deathly Peterson and I. But all I said was, I just said the name Tariq Nasheed. I remember seeing a video of him, commentary, Tariq Nasheed of, in California. And that was it. No more, what do you think about Jesse Lee Peterson? So what does that tell me? I said, oh, they must know about Tariq Nasheed as well. And one is an older gentleman. You must know, old money over there. I think his number starts with a 7. You're 70 something. Oh, okay. Money bags over there. So you know about, I said, they must know about Tariq Nasheed as well. So when I said Tariq Nasheed, that was it. One person made the last comment and moved on and changed the conversation, and we're back to joking and laughing. What does that tell you? The world is watching. Sometimes we may think people, because of their, maybe their age, demographic, who they are. No, the world is watching, because all I said was, I didn't say I'm a fan of Tariq Nasheed. I just said, oh yeah. And I do recall seeing a video. I think either, if they weren't like going one-on-one, I think maybe Tariq did a video about him. But I do recall that. I don't have what the name of the video was. And I think it was a while ago. Like, an old video. But that proves my point. The world is watching. All I said was Tariq Nasheed, and that seemed to shut it down. Why? They obviously know who Tariq Nasheed is. The world is indeed watching. So that right there, I guess that was I know somebody's going to probably get mad, but the magic words to get him out of that conversation. But yeah, that proves my point. The world, when we think they're not watching, you'd be surprised who's watching, Black Twitter and Black YouTube. I mean, we have, again, this to know, you want to know what's going on. And we are a very interesting and diverse group. So that, just want to say that to say this here. That proves my point. The world is watching. For the conversation to turn just like that, one last comment, then turn on a dime, we've moved on to something else. That tells me, just like they're singing their praises, those two, and they like Jesse Lee Peterson, I'm not the one. I'm not, that tells me, for them to just stop the conversation, all because I just mentioned this man's name, that tells me they must also know about Tariq Nasheed. So I'm glad they changed the conversation, because I don't want to discuss Jesse Lee Peterson. That tells me they have to also know about him. Got to, because they didn't say, well, who's Tariq Nasheed? Who is he? Again, one made the last, and the one that asked the question, he didn't say anything after that. All I said was about me, I believe a commentary between Jesse Lee Peterson and Tariq Nasheed in California. I think I saw a video about that. That's all I said, and that shut it down. Proof. They have, like they know about Jesse Lee Peterson, they also know about Tariq Nasheed. Proof. The world is watching. Keep telling you. Everybody knows everybody's business from Wall Street on down. The world is watching. Okay, so let me know what you all think. I just found it interesting. And then inside, I said, wow. So they're probably thinking, why would she mention Tariq Nasheed? You know who that guy is? Oh, I see. Well, I don't want to go there with her. She's mentioning his name. Oh, my. So let's just keep everything cool, people. But yeah, she mentioned Tariq Nasheed. So I decided it was probably best not to go any further. I'm glad you did. Anyway, I'm out. I don't want to share that with you. Proof. The world was watching. I didn't even get to give my opinion of Jesse Lee Peterson. I didn't even give an opinion on Tariq. I did not even give an opinion on Tariq Nasheed. I didn't say I was a fan, like both the guys, like neither the guy. Didn't even get to it. But all I know is, all I said was Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed in California, and the deal was done. Anyway, again, the world is watching, and I'm out.